Madden in Orizaba, Mexico. This is what political protest looks like in Orizaba, at least. On Saturday, there was a march for AMLO's party, the Morena party, the party in power right now, that has Claudia Sheinbaum, one of two women competing to be the new president. That march that went by here and all through the downtown had hundreds and hundreds of people. This is the Revolutionary Party. No extra police presence. They did mostly close the Palace of Government, the City Hall. They were just letting people in and out, but the gates are closed. Now, I say again and again that Mexico is a much healthier democracy than the U.S. My poor beloved U.S. is in very serious trouble right now. Still not clear whether Trump is going to get back in, and I believe the people who say it will be a disaster, the end of democracy in the U.S. People say that this presidential race is bitterly fought. In Orizaba, AMLO and Claudia Sheinbaum and the Morena Party are much beloved. I marched in that march on Saturday, and all through the downtown, there were not a lot of cheers from the spectators, but there was essentially no heckling, no pushback, no counter-protesters, and a big rally down at the Castillo Park, which is where those folks are headed, at the east end of the downtown. And mostly women speakers, but also men speakers. And I asked people, and they said in Orizaba, Morena Party is very popular, not everywhere in Mexico. I've been here a year, and I ask people wherever I go, what do you think? Most of the working class people say, I'm just not paying attention. And there is a history of corruption in Mexico, which I haven't studied enough, but certainly there has been over the years, and civil wars, a couple of them. So some people just assume everything's corrupt, and that's true in the U.S. too. People just shrug their shoulders and say they're all corrupt. And that's what Trump wants people to believe in the U.S., so he can skate free. But the working class people in Mexico seem to really love AMLO, trust him, believe that he's on their side. He stands for the working class. And the working class are much revered in Mexico in a way, unfortunately, they're mostly not in the U.S. From the top of the government on down. Love of the working people, the regular people, the gente, la gente. And last week, for whatever reason, maybe it was in honor of Benito Juarez's birthday, the most beloved president in Mexican history, at least in the 19th century, who sounds like he was a great, great president. They changed all these flags out in front of the Palace of Government to have flags from around the world. Here's mine. Long may she wave. Crying. Long may she wave. Long may she wave. If only democracy in the U.S. looked the way it seems to look to me in Mexico.